How you guys doing today? Well, we're gonna talk about it since everybody was like, "Well, Joseph, we want you to do a video on how to get out of a toxic relationship and give us a little insight on how you feel about it." So I said, "Well, sure, I'll drop the video, cause I always I stay in tune with all my fans and shouts out to all my subscribers. I love you guys. Make sure you share this video, you know, and we're gonna let my diamonds and rubies open this up, and then we're gonna talk about it, you guys. Rubies check, BBS is check. Okay. How do you get out of a toxic relationship? Okay, this the thing, right? Like you don't want to like yank right out of the situation. It's like how do they say it? It's like okay, when you're in a toxic relationship, so basically being in a toxic relationship, what you're basically doing is you're inside of a lion's mouth. And we all know that lions' teeth go inward, right? So if you hurry up and rush the yank out of it, it can it hurt your head. You hurt yourself. You know what I mean? But if you've been in a toxic relationship, like my advice would be like to ease out of the relationship. You know what I mean? Take your time. Like, okay, if you do try to rekindle it a little bit and it doesn't work, then it's time to go. Or if there's like a lot of name calling and verbal manipulation going on, the best way like to get out of that is first it depends a lot on how that person is. If that person is like a person that you could just come to and talk to, then you talk to them about it. But if it's just a person that you can't talk to, then you gotta wait for they're not around, get your stuff immediately and get away. Like what I look for when I'm in relationships or if I'm thinking about getting a relationship, right? I look for red flags before I even date a person. You know what I mean? Like I look for red flags. Are they yelling? Do their actions level out to their words? How do they treat their parents? Are they consistent? With their work ethic. I look for like what's their values. And I see and I observe on how they handle drama and violent situations and domestic situations and arguments and all that. Yeah. Hey, and I thank all you women that's been giving me shots out on my hair for me having like the most beautiful is natural locks. If you really wanna get up with me, if you go on my about page, you can also you can find my email addresses inside. It's not in the description of my videos, but it's in my about page. So if you go there, at the bottom part, it'll be email there. So if you do need to email me about anything, you can also always reach me there. I'm always communicating with people, reaching out, giving advice, the best advice that I have. Uh, Brand deals, sponsorship deals, partnership deals, and all that. But yeah, I'm always working. But now, like with toxic relationships, it depends on how toxic. Like you do not want to let the relationship get too toxic to where it's just out of control. You know what I mean? See my Michael Jordan logo. I love my Jordan logo. Yeah, though, but like you don't want to let the relationship get too toxic. If you notice that the relationship is going like taking you down, then I would say get out of that relationship. It just depends on how much you can tolerate and if it's gonna be worth it in the end. Because like I'm a person that's like I love to spoil whatever lady I'm with. Like I will spoil you. I will spoil you, spoil you, spoil you. And it's like if I don't get that back and I'm getting other stuff back, like just nothing but verbal back, nothing but words, but no actions behind none of the words, then I don't need the relationship. I don't need the toxic relationship. I don't like the messy relationships neither. Where this girl sleeping with this guy, that guy, and then wants to bring me in it, and then wants me and him fighting over her and all. I don't do that. You can tell when to leave the relationship because well, in my opinion, this is my opinion. You can drop how you feel in the comment section because we always communicate through the comment section too. But in my opinion, like I think it's time to leave when the person that you like is has no faith in you. You know what I mean? Like if you notice that they have like no faith in your creativity, no faith in your ideas, just you know what I mean, no faith in you having a successful future, then I think you should leave them and you should focus on your career and just let your success shine and let your success talk to them for you And then they'll realize that they could have had that, but it'll be too late, and you'll been moved on in your life. Like, don't be stuck on people that treat you bad, especially women. Women, do not be stuck on no man that treats you bad. You can get my email address and hit me up if you need someone to talk to help you get over it. Cause you know I'm hilarious, I'm funny, and y'all know if y'all go on my page, if you've been, I mean on my channel, you find a little bit of everything on this channel. You know, and shouts out to YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is the flyest platform on the universe, and right now you're watching the flyest channel on the universe because I'm on it. You know what I mean? Still got 30,000 on my wrist though. You know what I mean? I'm still looking good. I'm still the most sexiest person on the planet, the most sexiest man on the planet. Off the planet look good, you know. But like, toxic relationships is bad for your mental health. So if you really, really like care about your mental health and you've been overlooking it, that toxic relationship is so bad for your mental health. Like if you'll know like if the relationship's toxic, especially if it has you crying all the time or you're always fighting for a relationship but no one else is fighting for the relationship but you. Girl, that is a toxic relationship. You deserve better. I'm single. You could have a man single like me that works on nothing but his career 24/7 and trying to do positive. You can have that. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to settle for less. You don't have to settle for being emotionally abused or domestic abused. Like, I hate domestic violence. I hate domestic abuse. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have nothing like against people who are in relationships and they be fighting like a normal fight now and then. All right, that's cool. But real domestic violence, like, I don't like it. I don't like when a man overpowers a woman. Period. I totally agree. I totally disagree. You know what I mean? And it's just, I was going to say I agree to disagree, but so just to keep it short, I totally disagree with any domestic violence because like women are so beautiful, like everything, like not even just with looks. A woman's mind is so beautiful, like oh my god, like I think the most best feeling in the whole world in the universe is like really adoring a woman's mind. Like women have like the greatest thoughts ever. They're good at like I get comfort easy, but it's got to be sincere. So if the woman like she wants to really comfort me, if she's sincere about what she's saying to me, like I really can feel that type of energy, and I love that type of energy. You know what I mean? Like women are like an art. They're artistic. You know, they're beautiful. They're gorgeous, and more than the looks, what I love about a woman is their brain. Like women are very, very creative. They're very passionate and they're emotional. And sometimes women express their emotions at a time that certain men can't handle it, and maybe that's why they get crazy reactions, whatever. But a real man like me would embrace my woman's anger, her love, her all her emotions. I would embrace it, cause that's her. That's her personality. That's her all day. You know what I mean? Like I can't do toxic relationships. I gotta be in a relationship where I can just lay down with my lady and play in her hair all day, and we can talk and read a book and she can read to me while I don't have to read the chapter and then I can read to her when she don't have to read the chapter. We can watch movies, you know what I'm saying? And just exchange thoughts. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a relationship and you guys can't communicate with each other, then the bond isn't there. And so you may need to restore the bond, but sometimes you just gotta leave the relationship because if it's too toxic, and a man isn't appreciating you, like any woman, any woman, I look at any woman as a trophy. Like I'll polish her, I'll praise her, I'll salute her, I'll beat her for her, and I'm gonna hold her up high. You know what I mean? And if you're not getting that, then that's a toxic relationship. Or either you're like in a friend zone or it's just a friendship. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's what it is, and it's not a relationship, whatever. But like how do you know when to leave a relationship? I know when to leave a relationship when the energy and the vibe is always negative coming from the opposite person. So the opposite sex that you're talking to, if it's always negative energy, like no support, uh, they're not in love with you, like all over you. Like you know, you want to be with someone who can't keep their hands off you. You want to be with I mean, not saying like they're groping you or nothing like that, but in public or nothing like that. But you want to be with a person who can't keep their hands off you. You know what I mean? And like that's what you deserve. You deserve that. You know what I mean? Anything less than that, you know what I mean? You better hit my email. Go to my about section, hit my email, because I'm gonna show you how a woman's supposed to be treated. Okay? I spoils my woman. You feel me? And it's just, me personally, I feel like if I'm in a relationship with a woman, which I'm single now, but I feel like if I was in a relationship with a woman, like I know I'm gonna spoil her, but she has to be able to spoil me. And it's like I don't want no woman to ever come into my life if she's not gonna add on to my life. I would rather be single and constantly working like I do now, than to just hurry up and jump in a relationship with someone. Cause you gotta know those people. You gotta see their flaws. Like everyone has flaws, you know. So you gotta observe all these things, cause this is your heart and this is your life that you're looking at and that you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And like me, I totally disagree with any kind of domestic violence. Period. I feel like if the man isn't, if he isn't submitting to the woman, I don't think he's for her. Period. You know what I mean? But ladies, drop in the comment section how you feel about it. If you can't find my if you cannot find my email in my about page, you can drop an email in the comment section and I'll see it and I'll hit you in the email like that. But most likely it's in the you should find one of for me to reach me in my about section. And yeah, we just had to talk about these toxic relationships and how do you get out of it. The main thing is try to avoid getting into a toxic relationship from the beginning. And if you are in one, like I said, just ease your way up out of that one. If it's like a crazy lion that you're dealing with, and if it's not no crazy lion that you're dealing with, then just avoid it. Get out of it immediately. Put yourself first, you know, because your mental health is everything. And toxic relationships isn't good for you at all, for nobody. Um, Thank you guys. Share this video, and I'll call you guys on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.